Hi Capricorn, welcome to your March 2026 general reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes and your comments. Please do keep them coming, guys. I really do appreciate your support here on the channel. Now Capricorn, this is for Sun, Rising, Moon and Venus signs, and specifically I'm feeling very called to your Moon energy. You've drawn farewell to the Moon. Now this is about recognizing the cycles, and when we talk about cycles, as it encompasses the Moon energy, that lunar energy, it can be specific to more of the feminine. Of course, we think about human emotions, how our emotions are affected by certain times of the month when we're a female. So for some of you, if you're looking at something that's being eclipsed out of your life over the recent months, or maybe the last year or so for some of my Capricorns, there may be an energy here of reflecting on our past, reflecting on who we were when at a different stage in our life, and needing to redirect our energy on how we're thinking about ourselves moving forward, because you've also drawn this card of self-worth. I would say make sure that you walk into the next phase of your life, Capricorn, with your head held high. Don't be drawn into compromising situations. Certainly if you're feeling compromised when it comes to your self-worth, there's definitely a need to reflect on why that might be, Capricorn. And of course, if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, it could be that person that we're talking about, or if you're a Capricorn yourself, this can be reversed energy. So with that in mind, let's take a look here for Capricorn for March 2026. My gosh, this year flying by. Before we even know it, we'll be at Easter. So let's take a look here, guys. For Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Cups. So yeah, there is some reflection going on here, guys, when it comes to self-worth. Right in the center, we do have the Seven of Coins. You know what? I like that energy. When we look at this card, I see this mother and their child. And this is about patience, recognizing that there are stages in life. About every, I've seen specifically 7. So there could be something there about age 7 for some of you, something important that happened in your life that won't be for all of you. And there's an energy here of placing value on life. Some of you may have lost someone very significant in your youth, and of course at that point it really placed a value on life, looking at life. So do you believe in yourself? Do you behave in a way that tells others that you are worthy? Some of you were taught that at a young age, or some of you even may have missed that lesson because of the loss of a parent when you were very, very young. There's an energy here of teaching your children well. And making sure that you act as a role model for your own children or grandchildren by not disrespecting yourself, by compromising yourself to fit in with others, or to be what someone else wants or craves. Yeah, acting with self-respect no matter what circumstances were around when you were younger. Self-worth and self-esteem mean that you don't allow yourself to be led into situations that you don't really want to be in. So act as though you are worthy of only the best. In the past, we do have this Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So that's being released from compromising situations. That's being released from limiting beliefs. Yeah, I feel like you're really looking at something that happened. I feel it's in the recent past, but for some of you it could be happened a while ago. But I do feel that there is a more of a deeper understanding of why something happened, something that you allowed into your life, compromising your values, compromising your beliefs, because you wanted to be loved, you wanted to be cared for, and you may have been around someone who led you to believe that they were caring of you, Capricorn, but then it turns out that it kind of got icky. It turned into like an ick factor, something that you didn't like about the situation, may have turned you off. Let's see, we've got the unicorn here. Now, you are a unicorn, Capricorn, and you deserve the very best. It speaks about infinite possibilities. So, if someone made you believe in the past that you were the best, that they were the best that you could get, or they limited your opportunities or made you feel like you had limited opportunities, that's absolutely not true, guys. This world is abundant. It is full of people that are searching for someone who is of value. You are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love does surround you, Capricorn. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon darkness, certainly. The moon has light and dark energy. Some of you may have felt like you didn't want to be seen, kept yourself in that darkness or that dark place, but this is about coming out and being seen for the unique, special person that you are. So abandoning the darkness and going beyond the ordinary and becoming the legendary, with your head held high, guys. Nine of Swords. We've jumped right from the Eight of Swords in reverse to the Nine of Swords. So this is a cycle. It's like something that's been never ending. This darker energy may have felt very, very encompassing, like being swathed in this darker energy, not wanting to be seen at night, feeling bad. Some of you may have been missing someone at night. It can be difficult, especially if we've lost someone dear to us. The night can be a terrible thing. During the day we can kind of distract ourselves with work, with other things, but at night, gosh, the memories come flooding back, guys. So I do get that. Like, things are night and day with you. During the day you're okay, but at night, memories, something comes back to you that doesn't sit well. You're thinking about it. And with Merlin the Magician here in the near future, I do feel that you're going to take up an opportunity to create something better for yourself, a better life. One thing you're not going to be focused on here, Capricorn, is worrying too much about finding the one, or finding love, or finding someone that will love you, because I think that you're realizing that you have people around you. For some of you have children. For others of you it could be other family or people that are like family to you, trusted folks, and you're going to use those people to give you that love, supportive love, unconditional love. This past situation was conditional. I feel that you had to give up a lot of yourself. You had to compromise yourself in some way, which is unacceptable for you, Capricorn. Your best path to follow here, Three of Cups in reverse, especially if there was any kind of third party involved, or you were being unnecessarily compared to anyone. I mean, it's always unnecessary to be compared to anyone, and I feel that if you have been put into a situation where there was this unwelcome interference, you're definitely looking at untying yourself from the 3. You know, better to be 1 than in a 3 situation. Definitely. Around you we do have the Prince of Wands, or the Prince of Staves, in the reverse. Yeah, Capricorn. Unwelcome news, disappointing news, sadness involving something that got in the way. It's okay to be angry, but make sure that what you do, Capricorn, you do with your head held high. If you're tempted to do anything that is something that you normally wouldn't do if you weren't being triggered here when it comes to issues of self-worth, if you're tempted to do anything from that place of unwelcome comparisons, if you're tempted to do anything out of sense of jealousy or envy, Spirit is saying hold back. Be the bigger person. Your hopes and fears, we do have this card of illusion. Now I'm getting a strong essence around this of when it comes to this dark and light energy, night and day energy, I do feel that you're okay during the day. It seems to be at night that these fears pop up, that maybe you're not good enough. You absolutely are. For some of you, you're going through changes around moods at this time, which could be hormonal in nature with that lunar cycle, but that won't be for all of you, of course. Your potential outcome here is strength in reverse. Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of anger around this situation that you are attempting to control, but it may come out in mood swings or some sort of display. I'm hoping it's not like I'm getting this kind of something pulling at you. I'm going to pick up a card on this actually. What do you need to surrender? There's this pulling energy, something pulling at you, Capricorn. Surrender your attachment to results. You may have really thought something was going to happen here with a person. I think you've done all you can in this case to make things happen, but you can't force it. So then you have to really let go of the results here. Holding on to what happened will sabotage your self-worth, is what I'm getting from Spirit. There's that old adage there of, let someone do. Don't hold on too tightly. Allow something to happen. That way you get to know. That way you get to see where the weaknesses are when it comes to people, when it comes to connections. And then you get to really choose whether it's worth holding on to something or someone. It's because you have the power to choose here. And what's hidden here is the Six of Wands. Yeah, surrender to non-action at this time. I feel that you want to take action. You may want to reach out to someone to confront someone. You may want to ask questions. But Spirit is saying be still, don't act. Focus on your own power. Let things play out as they will. Because I do feel that there is somebody here who likes attention. This Six of Wands. It could be a Leo, of course, but it doesn't have to be. And we also have a surrender fear. So I do feel that you are very, as we all are when we're encountering a third-party situation, we do become very fearful. And so we start to tell ourselves that what's wrong with us? Why does someone need a third party? Well, the answer is there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Stay in the moment. Focus on today. Staying in an energy of fear around this person and what they're doing is not going to help the situation. Remember, you are someone who is worthy of the very best, Capricorn. You do have infinite possibilities out there. So if this is not the one for you, if this is a person that is making you feel less than, making you doubt your self-worth, making you feel a certain way, instilling fear in you, I think that you know what to do, because this is something that you can absolutely reject with that Four of Cups. You don't have to put up with that. You don't have to put up with that, guys. Anything else that you need to surrender here, Capricorn? Yeah, surrender to boundaries, setting limits. If this person is bringing up third parties to get attention, make sure that you express your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Yeah. Let's see. When it comes to other messages for Capricorn, let's get your energy here. Please show me Capricorn's energy. Oh, that one wanted to jump out. She who prepares, zenith, formulate, strategize, devise. Yeah, some of you could be readying yourself. Something's coming to a crescendo. Something's coming to a point where you're going to have to set limits, is what my spirit guide is saying. Any other messages here, please, for Capricorn? You seem to be readying yourself for something. We do have the amethyst. Now, the amethyst is a beautiful crystal, one of my favorites. I wear amethyst a lot, and the energy around this is about finding peace. It's a powerful protector. Wearing amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. So, for some of my Capricorns, you really do have to, with that Page of Wands in reverse there, make a concerted effort to not do anything from a place of obsessive thought or fear. There's an energy here of needing to balance. I would say when it comes to things that you get angry about with someone here, the best way that you can manage that is by balancing work and play in your own life. Some of you could be prone to excesses at this time when it comes to moods. It won't be all of you, of course. For some of you, you have to understand why you may be compelled to take action when Spirit wants you to not act in this case. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirit to flourish here, guys. Release any kind of self-defeating energy. Don't rely on others to give you that sense of self-worth at this time. You, with this Magician card, can create anything that you set your mind to. Some of you are being very shrewd at this present time, calculating, making sure that you are setting limits when it comes to people around you that are perhaps asking too much of you at this time or draining your energy. Some of you at this time are being called to pay attention to your family. So when it comes to love, you may be turning your back towards that and taking some time to focus on family at this time. This could be this person who has some issues around self-worth and perhaps some addictive behaviour. It could be a family member that you're helping at this time, but you have to set limits there as well, otherwise it becomes overwhelming, or this person could become a drain of some kind. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's like that. They don't have to be a family member, it could be anyone that you're concerned or worried about at this time, Capricorn. For some of you, you are certainly needing to take a step back here to maintain your integrity when dealing with a particular person, and as I said, let something happen. Letting go will lead to a sense of peace here, freedom, and creates well-being. This is a very high frequency. Developing a sense of not being shaken by anything, no matter what happens around you. Maintaining that strong core of self-worth, of value. Let's see, any other messages here for Capricorn, please, Spirit? We have forget-me-nots, eternal memories. Yeah, for some of you, this bringing up memories of childhood values. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. Yeah. So for some of you, this may be a sense of having some sweet moments with someone from the past. Holding on to, there's nothing wrong with holding on to those sweet moments, those cherished memories. But we can't stay there too long. Yeah. At night time, those are the sweet moments that are hard to let go of. It's easier to let go of the harsher moments, the pain. But when it comes to the sweet moments, those are the things that we really find it very difficult to hold on to let go of, rather. So there's nothing wrong with remembering those moments, but then we have to set a limit and say, okay, well, I remember that, but I'm not going to dwell there. Yeah. And also don't forget that just because you've had those sweet moments in the past doesn't mean you won't have them again. Yeah, some of you may be thinking, well, that was then, time that's in the past, it's never going to happen again. It will, guys, it will. Openness, remain open to the possibilities. Walk forward with your head held high. Again, we've got Ganesha here on this moon, so there is a very strong connection to lunar energy around you at the present time, Capricorn. Yeah, when the moon energy is around you, it's a good time to begin to review your past, correct any issues that need correcting, throw out what you no longer need, clear away any old energy, including any clutter that you may have accumulated. For some of you, those sweet memories perhaps need to be acknowledged but then moved on from. If you are discarding any kind of excessiveness in your life, which could include any kind of unhealthy behavior or any kind of unhealthy relationship, you may find that you're trying to decide about whether you should keep something or let it go. So you have to really listen to your heart, your inner voice. Does it bring you peace, joy? If it doesn't, let it go. Some of you may need to gain more information before you act, but Spirit is saying now is not the time for that. Now, right now, what it is time for is your own knowledge. Knowledge of why you are where you are, why you're thinking about what you're thinking. There's a strong energy of self-knowledge. There's a mysterious energy with the moon, a mystical energy. I do feel that you're approaching a process of release, but you're giving thanks and gratitude for the things that you have had in the past with those forget-me-nots and the eternal memories. You're undertaking a review of your goals, and you're regrouping. And once you have the information that you need, you'll begin to feel a lot more motivated just to set some new goals, some new projects here. Let's see, anything else for Capricorn? One more card here for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Yeah, navigating by the stars. Things are not really known all that well, but look, you're going to get through this. You're going to be successful. At this point, though, it's more about the things that you're not taking action on that are important in March. It's a quiet release of things that have been backed up or pent up. But when it comes to any reason why you feel compelled to do something, there's a need to reflect and make sure that it is coming from a place of strong self-worth, not coming from a place of fear or comparison, jealousy, envy, any of those lower vibrational energies. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Capricorn. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below. Or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy, ETSY. Please do drop me a comment down below if any of this has resonated with you guys. If it hasn't, feel free to check out your other sign placements. And please do drop me a like. Love to have you share me on your social media. And please do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, Capricorn, and bye for now.